Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to COD Filmy. Today I'll be covering 10 hidden secrets many still haven't found in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Let's get into the video. Number 10, drop right at the right spot. To drop hot and survive at Superstore, it's essential that you land at the best spot you possibly can. The optimal landing will vary per game, as it will depend on the initial flight path. As a general rule, you will not want to drop at an entrance. These will often be contested, but getting inside first will set you up nicely. In some instances, it may be best to drop on the roof. This is particularly true if you're not the first squad to make it to Superstore.
That's alright.
Number 9, get a weapon immediately. It is rare that you will survive dropping hot at Superstore without obtaining a weapon. It's possible to sneak around with a pistol, but you'll find skirmishes much easier with a half-decent gun. Ideally, you should focus on getting a submachine gun because of Superstore's CQB nature. Fast reload times, rate of fire, and ADS are all key to outgunning your opponents in Superstore. Some assault rifles such as Kilo 141 can also be effective, but in general, SMG should be prioritized. Number 8, stick with your squad. You should always stick with your team when playing Warzone. This applies across the entire map, but particularly to Superstore. You may see pros ignoring this advice, but they are often superior to the average player and can handle multiple enemies at once. Drop with your squad, enter Superstore with them, kill enemies with them, and then leave with them. Sticking to your comrades will increase your chances of winning. This is key because without backup, you could find yourself easily flanked by multiple foes. Number 7, communication. Communication is essential in any team-based game mode. Relaying key information between your squad vastly increases your odds of winning because they can prepare and react accordingly. In Superstore, fights happen at an instant. Due to this, there isn't much time to alert your team. Thus, it is paramount you understand the need for communication.
I see a tunnel down here.
Number 6, turn your volume up really loud. Many pros and even some casuals use special headsets that allow them to hear any noises in their vicinity clearly. Why? Because noise itself is information. Being able to gather a clear picture in Superstore will help you to survive more often. You don't need an expensive headset either. You can simply turn the volume of your TV or monitor up enough so that you can hear audio cues. For footsteps, in particular, can be heard clearly on lower volumes. Should you hear footsteps in front or behind you, then you already have an advantage because you know where your opponent is. Number 5, choose the right area to fight from. Positioning yourself is paramount to success in Superstore. There are many entrances where enemies can enter or exit from. Choosing the right spot for each engagement could decide whether you win or lose a fight. For example, there's an upstairs room in Superstore that can only be accessed from a single entrance outside. It is an ideal place to retreat to or even jump enemies from. That is because it has a window that overlooks people on the inside looking. Should you spy some people busy grabbing loot, then you could easily wipe them out from this spot. Number 4, place explosives at key locations. It's common to see players randomly drop explosives on the floor near notable locations. This can sometimes be indicative of a less experienced player. However, those random explosive placements can be more useful than you first realized. Warzone is a game relying on information. When an explosive detonates, the person who placed it is alerted. As such, dropping a claymore or proximity mine behind a closed door could help you out massively. Number 3, use your tactical equipment wisely. Tactical equipment can make all the difference when dropping hot at Superstore. A heartbeat sensor will allow you to track enemy movement and position yourself accordingly. A smoke grenade will enable you to push, retreat, or revive a teammate in high-pressure situations. A flash or stun grenade could likewise buy you all the time you need to attack or fall back.
Dig sites.
Number 2, choose your angles carefully. Superstore is notorious for its unforgiving angles. It features many tight corners and restricted pathways that are difficult to navigate effectively. From your end, you could have barely popped your head around a corner, but from your opponent's end, you may have been more exposed than you thought. As such, when dropping at Superstore, you should always be mindful of where you are moving. Number 1, rotate between covers. Less experienced players make a very common mistake. They don't rotate between covers. This is highly detrimental in almost any skirmish and even more so in Superstore. Given the numerous ways of navigating and repositioning yourself in the hotspot, shooting you from behind the same cover twice is an empathetic mistake. If an experienced enemy sees you peek from the same place twice, they will attempt to catch you out by rotating to a new spot. You should always rotate between different obstacles for cover. This will allow you to catch people out as they won't know where to expect you to appear. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, so I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.